how much I love Journey Spice. Journey Spice, non-GMO, no salt, no sugar, just all sorts of goodness and smart, environmentally friendly packaging. Pinch the top, take it off. Food tastes better. Comes in singles, 2-packs, and 4-packs. It's Journey Spice. Find them at Amazon.com. Time for Denver's best sports talk with the Altitude Daily.
This is the Altitude Daily Podcast. Everything you can't miss from today on Altitude Sports Radio. Mosher, Lombardi, and Kane.
Stay in the pocket. Listen, the pocket is there for a reason. Climb the pocket, absorb a couple hits. You're going to get touched.
Have you programmed him some way at this point? Has he been programmed? What's the
Okay.
Vic, so the people, when people are taken hostage
Okay, go ahead.
and they start to identify with the hostage takers, that's called what?
Stockholm syndrome.
That's exactly right. Is it possible that we have, in terms of not taking a sack thing, do we have a bit of a Stockholm syndrome going on with the quarterback?
Sackholm syndrome?
Oh, hey!
Okay, that's great. He's got Sackholm syndrome.
Sackholm syndrome. Nelly.
Well, I don't know. But
No, that's
again,
what he had. Dude, Nelly, you just identified. Oh, my gosh. All right.
Yeah, see, now I was going to bring up I can't even bring up my example because it's so much worse than
yeah,
Sackholm
it would
syndrome.
stink, yeah.
All right, so let's do like when you open up the dictionary and you have a term, Sackholm syndrome. How do we define this? All right, what is the etymology? What is the origin? What is the root word? How do you do this? Like if you were to post this in a dictionary.
A little too much. A little too intense.
A condition.
My man's never been to a dictionary, so
Little too
we've
intense
already
for me, okay?
exceeded his expectation.
Here's where dictionary starts breaking out in a cold sweat. Dictionary. Oh, Christ. Hey,
Too much.
Hey, no,
You start throwing etymology at me. You're like, all right, hey.
Too much for
I
a
don't know.
a condition in which a quarterback is overloaded with too much information and pre-programmed by his
you're
coach.
too wordy. It's got to be
I
quick.
thought that was a great definition. That's exactly what...
Nelly, I trust you. Nelly, come up with the definition of Sackholm syndrome.
No way
do
Nelly
it
does
in
this
a manner
back-to-back.
in which Merriam-Webster would do it. All
No
right?
way
Do it.
Nelly does this back-to-back.
Hey,
Okay,
man.
Nelly already gave us greatness.
I just came up with the name. This is Mosher's term. You guys got to define it.
I thought Mosher did it really... I thought it was a
All
really
right,
good
Mosher.
definition.
All right, give it to me again.
Dude who gets bummed out because his coach yells at him.
See,
No,
now you ruined it,
A
Vic.
condition in which
I'm
what?
not going back to you know what? You had it the first time. It's like
condition-
Picasso's masterpiece the first time,
A
and then he
condition
can't
in
go
which
redo
the
it.
quarterback
Which a quarterback
avoids
avoids sacks because he's been programmed by his head coach.
sacks. No, because I don't like
Avoid sacks to a
avoid
fault.
sacks due
To a fault. No, to a fault.
to a fault.
Due to being programmed mentally by his head coach.
Overprogrammed.
Overprogrammed.
The Altitude Daily. The morning sprint.
In the comparison between Sean Payton and Andy Reid as head coaches, it feels like Sean Payton does not buy into the I want to take pressure off my players. While Andy Reid, it feels like is a more holistic coach, if that makes any sense. You know what? Especially when you look at the two coaches. Because I only bring it up because Andy Reid and Sean Payton are the two highest paid coaches in North America. There is no other coach in this hemisphere who's getting as much money as Andy Reid and Sean Payton to do what they do. But what's weird to me is that they feel like two totally different coaches. The way Andy goes about his business, the way Sean goes about it. We think of Sean Payton as offensive genius. We think of Andy Reid as the best coach in football. So what's the difference between the two?
I don't know Andy Reid personally, but my dad does. What I would tell you about Andy Reid is he is known for being a really genuine, really personable leader to the people that he's entrusted with leading. My dad spent a lot of time clinicking with him, said he was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard nothing but great things about just his genuine nature. I don't think Andy Reid is obsessed with any national narratives.
You were correct. Probably you are correct, especially at this point of his career.
I think both of them. Sean is a very good offensive football coach. Sean is a very good, I would say that he's a very good high-level decision maker for a franchise because he's been there. He's had the trial and error that's led to bad and led to good. And so he has that experience that a Nathaniel Hackett had none of, or a Vance Joseph had none of, or frankly, that a Vic Fangio had none of. So I think that I would guess that inside the building, probably on the offensive side of the ball, I'd say there's probably more good vibes around a Andy Reid-led offensive football team. Okay. Would you agree?
Yeah, but I think it's probably just his personality compared to Sean's personality, right?
But that's part of the equation.
But see, I'm just wondering why we look at Andy Reid, and is there anybody who would disagree with me right now that Andy Reid is the best football coach in the game right now, in the NFL? He is the best football coach in the game. And I'm wondering what it would take Sean to get to the Andy Reid where Andy is right now.
I think for him to get to that point, I think that Sean needs to win 2 more Super Bowls.
Yeah, that might help.
Needs to go to how many more?
The Altitude Daily. Columbus, Hastings, and DMAC.
According to NBA Central, and we always got to watch it's Central, not Central. I know, you got to be careful on that one. According to this tweet, the Kings are reportedly gearing up for a full rebuild and plan to explore trades for Levine, Sabonis, and DeRozan.
I'm sorry, 3 of their 5 starters?
What?
Yeah, they're all stars.
What? Wow. Well, hey, all right, hold on. What a fun tweet to just get as we're having this conversation. So what's going on there? Why are they struggling so bad? I mean, they got Russell Westbrook.
Well, there you go. I don't know, man. I think they've got 3 good pieces. I think DeRozan's been an all-star. Sabonis has been an all-star, and Levine has been an all-star. I think Sabonis and DeRozan, if you put them and surround them on a good team, like if you put them on Denver, they would flourish. Levine, and I've had this opinion for a while, is one hell of an athlete and a scoring machine. But Levine's your typical star or star player of the 2020s that will get his but doesn't make the team any better. All you got to do is look at what he did in Chicago.
All right.
A hell of a talent and can put on a show, but I've never seen anything in his career that says he can make teams better. DeRozan and Sabonis, to me, if you put them on a really good team, they would accentuate a really good team.
Would you trade Cam Johnson for any of those guys?
We're already done? Experiment over?
I don't know. He's the most tradable thing you got. Would you trade? I mean, am I wrong?
No.
I would not touch Levine with a 10-foot pole.
All
That's
right.
me.
All right. Well, there was talk about Michael Porter Jr. for Levine not that long ago, but okay.
Well, who talked about it?
The world, the nature,
yeah.
Muggle
boys.
Sure, that was one of the
lose by 90 Muggle boys. Was talking about that.
It was in the wind. Yeah. It was a conversation. I know it was.
Yeah.
You can say it's stupid, but that doesn't mean it didn't exist.
Yeah, it's stupid.
All right, so it's stupid.
Gosh, I hear what you're saying, Scott, because you said loud and clear he'll put up his, he'll get his, but I'm just looking at his stats this year. He's got 26, 31, and 30 already, and 5 games that he played.
Mm-hmm. What's their record again?
Yeah,
the record
good.
sucks.
3-7.
I'm asking the question
again, and I'll repeat myself. He's a hell of a scoring machine and talent, but he does not make teams better around him. And if your idea is to put people in the seats and get them all excited and let them see him go off and have fun like that and sell jerseys, great. If your ideal is to put banners in your ceilings, then I don't think Zach LaVine's your guy.
Is this version of the Nuggets the best version that could be?
No.
Okay. What would make it better?
I think they need another Zach LaVine type. I'm just kidding. I think they need if I were to be selfish, a point guard that can break people down and handle pressure.
The Altitude Daily. Kretman and Lindahl.
Chad, let's begin with the Broncos. 10-7 Thursday night football against the Raiders. An inefficient Bo Nix performance, 150 passing yards and a couple of interceptions. This team is 8-2, and yet this offense is clearly trending in the wrong direction. Chad, given the current level of play on the offensive side of the football, how much longer is the current recipe sustainable for the Broncos? Dominate on the defensive side of the ball and then hope the offense can do just enough. How long can they do this for?
Well, we saw the Baltimore Ravens ride this formula to a Super Bowl.
Yep.
I can't recall how long Tony Banks went without throwing a touchdown pass before Trent Dilfer stepped in, but it was a number of games. So if you think Bronco fans are frustrated with this formula, I'm sure the Ravens fans from 20 years ago would have a bone to pick with you guys. So yes, you can ride this. You can ride this to a Super Bowl. Is it likely? Probably not, but it has been done in the past. But with the Packers coming up, the two games against the Chiefs coming up, Chargers at the end of the season, obviously you would love for this offense to hit some sort of stride. Are they ever going to match the level of the defense? No, the disparity between the two units is quite extreme. But to at least be efficient, at least to not lead the league in punts as this Broncos offense does, I think that would be a step in the right direction. And how about Bo Nix? You spend some time on the footwork so you can connect on some of these deep passes. So your progressions in the pocket aren't so sped up. So just some simple fundamental things can improve things enough where this could be a potential Super Bowl team.
Chad, how much time is there? You were in the league 15 years, all right? How much time is there in week, in season, between game plan, install, especially this time of year, the amount of time guys spend in the training room just to get their bodies ready to go out there and abuse it yet again? Like, what time is there for the improvement of fundamentals for a football player in season?
Well, I appreciate you asking that question. Very little.
Yeah.
Very little. Your technique and your fundamental time is the offseason and beginning of training camp. But once the game plan starts, you devote all your time to understanding and implementing your game plan and trying to understand your opponents. So there is a ever-dwindling first period of every practice, which is the fundamentals period of practice. And when the season first kicked off, it was probably 15 minutes in that period. By this point, it may be down to 12 or 10. The next couple of weeks, it's probably going to go down to 8 as coaches try to get players less time on the practice field. So I know I just said Bo Nix needs to improve his footwork, but to your great question, Nate, where is this time going to come from? Where is this slowed down period where a coach can really break it all down and begin to find where the issues are starting, where they lie, and how to clean them up, and also how to prevent them once the bullet starts flying? Because I'm sure in practice, in a scripted period, he probably can do it correctly.
Yeah.
But the bullet starts flying, the adrenaline starts flowing, the pass rush starts coming at you, and you revert to what you're most comfortable with, which for Bo Nix is a very sped up style of play.
You've been listening to the Altitude Daily. Catch us live weekdays on 92.5 FM, the Altitude Sports Radio app, twitch.tv/AltitudeSR, youtube.com/Altitude Sports Radio, and your favorite smart speaker. Say Altitude Sports Radio.